This is the simplest tutorial that will explain you how meta viewport tag works. A lot of tutorials will give a very complex example. They will use CSS, they will use some kind of complex CSS item in order to demonstrate this thing, but I'm only going to be using HTML in order to demonstrate how this viewport tag meta viewport works. Okay, so I'm going to be removing this and we are going to be seeing the difference. So first of all, we see that the hello world are not stacked. Okay, so as soon as we do this, the hello is on the one line and the world is on another line. So what is the difference? So what is making this? Uh, this is making this. Width is equal to the device width. So any content that is inside this page should be equal to the device width. It should not overflow by default. Okay, so we are setting the default value of content, okay, that exists in a web page, mobile web page. Okay, so we are setting initial scale to 100%, meaning that we are making sure that we don't zoom in very much and zoom out. We are keeping zoom to neutral. It is just like, making sure that zoom is neutral. It is zero. It is not zoomed. It is 100%. Initial scale 1.0 means that the it will not show, the mobile screen will not show uh, the very zoomed out version of the page. Okay, it is just saying that. And if we keep this, okay, let's say that we keep this 90. Now guess what happens? Nothing happens, right? Wrong. So when we just do this and when we just click it again, look at how the text is so much big. Do you notice that? It's so big. It cannot be fit on the screen. This text is not fitting the screen because the text is way much larger than the device width of the screen. If we make it little bigger, then it will fit the screen. The text will fit the screen. So the main objective of keeping this is that the we will make the text equal to device screen as much as possible. We just it is the zooming thing. Okay, we want to make the zoom of the we want to make sure that the content of the website takes only the 100% of the space, maximum 100% of the space width of the mobile website. Okay, but this text is so much big that it cannot be fit into this space. So it is not it is not fitting into this web page. We can scroll all over the place in order to see it. Let's take it out on pixel 2 and we still have to zoom in. Okay, so we can use media queries in order to deal with this problem. Anyways, the initial scale is very high. Okay, that's why it's appearing so big. But if we just say 1.0, it will be fine on all devices. Okay, it is not changing right now, but as soon as we just uncheck this and check this, it'll be fine. Okay, the default size will be fine. Okay, but if we, let's say that we change it to 0.5. Now if we just uncheck this and check this, as you can see, it's very small. It does not mean that the text is resized. It does not mean that the size of the text is decreased. it just means that the page is very zoomed out. Okay, it is very, I mean, it is zoomed out. The page is zoomed out. Okay, it is not zoomed in. So if we keep any value greater than 1.0, which means that 100, greater than 100%, 1.0 means 100%. So if we keep any value whether greater than 1 or 100, then it will be a little bigger. Okay, 200 a little bigger, 3.0 it does not show up. So when it does not show up, uncheck this and check this. Look the difference. So we normally keep 1.0. Why the heck we want to do crazy stuff? Okay, so we are just going to be doing that. So once again, if we don't keep this, the initial scale should work. Okay, so uncheck this, check this. Okay, 100%, and then let's make it 99 again, just to see that if the initial scale alone works. Okay, the initial scale works pretty well. Okay, let's uncheck this and check this. Okay, cool. iPad Pro. Okay, let's make it responsive, and it is stacks. It is stacks. It is stacks, but okay, 1.0. It does not stack. So we want to make sure. So okay, we want to make sure that the text does not flow all over, which all over the part of screen which we cannot see. So what we are going to do is we are going to be doing, the width equals device dash width and give a comma for another property. So it is not showing anything right now, any affection right now, but it is not showing any effect right now. So I'm gonna be unchecking this and checking this, and it is fine. It is all fine. Okay. So that's it for the video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, and yeah, that's it.